instead of praise about it. Why is praise so important?
Well, let's talk first about why complaining is so dangerous. When we complain, the Bible teaches us that we're actually complaining against God. We're not just complaining against the situation or the circumstance or the person who is giving us trouble. We're actually saying, well, God, I don't like what you're doing. I don't like the way you're running my life. And when the Israelites complained, they weren't just complaining about not having enough water or not having enough bread or the hardness of the way, but they were actually complaining about God. And if you remember, in the Old Testament, through their complaining, murmuring, and grumbling, they ended up actually letting a plague into the camp, and a lot of them died. And I thank God we don't live under the harsh, legalistic method that they lived under, but in 1 Corinthians, Paul retells that story, and he says that he's putting it there for our benefit, that we don't make the same mistakes that they did. So I had to learn, Gordon, for me, that complaining is not just something I shouldn't do, it's actually a sin. And the word complain means to remain. When you complain, you remain. And when you praise, you get raised out of the situation. So I always look at it like, well, the Israelites complained and they remained in the wilderness 40 years trying to make an 11-day journey. But Jesus praised all the way even through the cross, and he was raised from the dead. So we can make a choice to say, well, God, I don't like this, it hurts, it's hard, but I believe that you're working. And so even though I haven't seen the results yet, I'm going to thank you for what you're doing and look forward to my breakthrough.
This is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice.
Amen.
All right. If you want more keys to how you can have a new beginning, all you have to do is read Joyce's latest book, You Can Begin Again. And Joyce, thank you for being with us. Thanks for this wonderful book. It's such a blessing.
Well, thank you for having me.
Well, coming up, we're going to be praying for you. A war hero returns home as a very different man.
I hear the car door slam and